back in the car and fly down the road. Okay. All right. So today is our day 2. So those of you that will finally get this video, right when I click off, it'll be already loading up. So I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to Be So Light. And this is our first day of December. So we are in the blue self-existing hand. And that's where we are. And we do have a rune. That's a part of our journey work. Oh, and it's protection. I like that. 111. All right. Okay, this is going to be short and cute. I ran out of time today to try to get into doing what I needed to do today. So today we are in Kin 147. It is blue existing hand. So in that it says, I identify in order to know, measuring healing. I seal the store of accomplishments with the self-existing tone of form. I am guided by the power of abundance. I am a galactic activation portal into me. So the color is going to be blue. The planet is Earth. The chakra is the heart. And the Earth family is core. Now our rune for today is going to be this one. Boom. And this is about the protection, siege, and rushes of the elk. Control of the emotions is an issue here. During the time of transition, shift in our life course, and acceleration of self-change, it is important not to collapse yourself into your emotions, the highs as well as the lows. New opportunities and challenges are typical at this time, and with them may come trespass and unwanted influences. The Aziz serves as a mirror of the spiritual warrior, the ones whose battle is always with the self. The warrior protection is like the curved horns of the elk, or the warning rustle of the siege grass, for both serves to keep open space around you. Remain mindful that timely right action and correct conduct are your only true protection. If you find yourself feeling pain, observe the pain. Stay with it. Do not try to pull down the veil and escape from life by denying what is happening. You will progress knowing that this is your protection. I like that because that is right on key. So the next part of this is the human arranges different forms to reflect its inner world. Everything is sacred. Everything is in your space is pure reflection of your mind. So we're dealing with the consciousness of the 3, the awakening consciousness of the mediumship. So we're in that part of it. And when we're dealing with the self-existing hand, it is all about guided with abundance. So the abundance, when you're saying you are abundance, I want you to get your pen and paper. Ooh, did I just snap that? I just did. Oops. Hold on a second, you guys. Something just went snap. Oh, it's back. All right. Okay, so the connection to abundance. What do you want your abundance to be in? This is the part where we're talking about your abundance. How do you want your abundance to be? What's your connection? So I'm going to give you what the symbol is, and then you get to write the Okay. Here's your symbol. Write it down. Connection to abundance. It connects you to abundance. This is your symbol. So when we use this symbol, this helps to build up the energy of what do you want an abundance of? What is your connection? Remember what your goal is. Remember how you are moving into that energy of what you're creating. Okay, so everybody got it? Okay, so we're talking about I connect to abundance. It is done immediately and from deep within. It is done immediately from deep within. Okay, I am connected to abundance. Once again, in the highest and greatest and brightest way. In the highest and greatest and brightest way. Okay, I connect to abundance on all levels of myself and my being. On all levels of myself and my being. I like this one. I connect to abundance. It is so simple, easy, and natural for me. It is so simple, easy, and natural for me. And here's my other favorite one I like. I connect to abundance. I choose it, I will it, and I am directed towards it. I choose it, I will it, and I am directed towards it. So write those down and let that be in the flow of what you are creating in your abundance. Okay. And here's an ending line. I connect to abundance for the highest good of all. I connect to abundance for the highest good of all. So it's kind of like, think about it. The movie, oh my gosh. Billy D. Williams and Diana Ross. Mahogany. Mahogany. This is so true. That last statement. Success doesn't mean anything if you don't have someone to share it with. You can have all the money in the world, and it doesn't mean anything if you don't have someone to share it with. You can have all the biggest house, the best cars, doesn't mean shit if you don't have somebody to share it with. Okay? Doesn't mean anything. Because it's just showing that you have it, but you're not sharing it. It's the same when you get abundance of anything. When you get your abundance, how are you sharing that? How are you incorporating that into your life and you're abundant in it? Are you abundant in time? Are you abundant in your ability to create? Are you abundant in knowledge of how to work sales and computers so you can share that with other people who might struggle with it? Are you in abundance with that? So that's that energy of that. So keep in mind, in this new moon energy, we're still in the overtone moon and radiance and the empowered and command and radiance of that. And it's all about how are we staying in that empowerment energy. Okay. So I want you to really today think about this one. And the energy is whipping up today. I went downtown, SAC. I don't know what they're doing down there, but they better stop it because it was terrible. The energy was just, it was terrible. It was like very heavy, very sleepy energy, very heavy energy. Okay, and our cards for today are going to take us into that place. And I'm going to do the crystal cards because that's about crystalline energy. As we are in December, I am going to put a post on the African spiritual teaching that Zani had just, when she did the teaching. It was really, really cool and how important it is to kind of pay attention to the energy of this month. So I was like, wow, that's really kind of cool. All right, so this we're going to jump into. So those are your abundance and your symbol. You can take that symbol, put it on white or purple paper. But I want you to really think about, what do you want an abundance in? If you're going to do it on green, are you talking about abundance of energy and health? If you're going to do it on purple, are you talking about abundance of wisdom and connection to that? Hey, lovely. So our crystal card is growth, and it's going to be dealing with scalasolite. 44. So there's that. And then we have our guided light information, 38, balancing act. You may be putting all of your time and energy into one area and neglecting other areas that need your immediate attention. Yes. And then the chakra, this is the throat chakra. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower, supports your self-expression and our senses of peace and balance. So there's a lot of balancing today. Notice how this is blue and it's tied in with today's color, blue. So those are our messages for today. So today I want you to tap into that energy of working with, what do you desire an abundance of? And anchor that symbol. So that symbol, make sure you put it in your journal. Write what it is that you want that abundance to be, because you're going to have another one that's going to titrate in with that. These symbols that you get, what you initiate in them, you want to make sure you have the activation for it. So activating your symbol today by just simply stating what you desire as a part of your abundance will put that into form. So in this month alone, you really want to pay attention to what your energy is calling you forth to do. Okay? What are you feeling called into? What's the growth? Where do you want to grow? How do you see yourself growing? What is the growth pattern? Okay? What is the growth? How do you want to grow? All right, that is your activation for today for the second day. Jump into it, be aligned with it. And tomorrow we will go into day 3. And that one is going to be about the yellow overtone star. Now, we're going to talk about also some of the connecting energies that will be happening this month. But the video that I do want you to go to the community and look at, I will put the post there. Watch that video on the African spirituality teaching and get a little bit of info on that, because it's kind of important with some of the DNA activations that are happening and some of the timelines that are clearing away a lot of the old abolishing energies of that slavery energy. That we can't get around that. That's one that needs to be clear for everyone that has been involved in that or been a part of that. That is a part of a trauma timeline. So I want you to take a look at the video if you feel called, if it feels aligned to you. Don't get triggered. Just get the info, because especially at the very end where he goes into what this month is really representing itself for, because this is going to be a very pivotal month for certain people with that bloodline that have to clean up any trauma in it and reinsert that timeline in the higher point with that tied into it. So it's very important to really understand what he is saying at the very end of his lecture. All right, that's only if it feels aligned to you. I'll just put it there. If you feel called to it, great, no worries. So this is your teaching for today. This is day 2. Enjoy your day and be good to yourself. I got to get back on the road. Bye.